Hey everyone, welcome to the first video in my series, and this is called the Mineral Steel. It's actually by a Canadian player called Bacon Syrup, and it's a little bit cheesy, which I wouldn't have thought a Canadian player to do something so silly like this. But first, you want to start out by sending out your drone, and we'll speed that up a little bit because it takes them a little while to get there. Alright, so once the drone gets over there, you can scout a little bit, but first you wanna immediately start mining his minerals, and then go for an extractor, cancel it, and you can see he no longer has the mined minerals, so you can go ahead and start mining his minerals again. And you can keep doing this, and it'll just keep decreasing his minerals, and you might say, yeah, it is decreasing your minerals a little bit by about 6 whenever you cancel it. We'll talk about that a little later when the match ends. You see he's starting to get kind of annoyed by me doing this, so he goes ahead and puts down an extractor. But he actually has another guy over here that I can start doing the same trick on. The difficult part about this is you really have to micro it quite well, so it's a bit difficult in that way, and I'm not the best at both microing something like this and building a base, but you can see the strategy is going to pay off though. Let's speed it up. You can see he's getting really mad at this, and that's really what I'm getting inside his head. So I go ahead and start leaving, but look, he actually leaves the game, and I win. Now you might be asking yourself, why exactly does this work? And really, it's kind of a two-pronged attack, and it starts off here, and why it worked in this case is it comes from a psychological perspective, basically. And basically what you're saying to him is that you can't protect your assets, and this kind of really hurts people, and especially when they've had financial difficulties in the past or future. Maybe they worry about future financial difficulties. So this is basically exploiting that in their mind, and they may actually be using Starcraft as an escape, but yeah, this exploits it. And you might think I'm a terrible person for doing that, but you know, it's about winning games using strategies, and I'm sure none of the pro players would have a problem with that either. And the other part that this does is it actually kind of mines out their base faster, so for longer games you're actually going to have them have less minerals in their main base, basically, so they'll have to be mining from their natural or their third or whatever, and those are just a lot easier spots to harass than the main base. And so yeah, there's actually kind of a second version of this strategy. It's called the mineral gas steal, and you actually go ahead and build your extractor or geyser or what have you on one of their Vespene geysers, and then you can queue up orders for your worker to keep going between the two, and it'll keep wasting both their gas and their minerals. Now this is one you probably don't want to do in the main base, just because they'll be able to cut you off pretty easily. But here you can actually get their gas down to quite a low amount if you do that. And that'll really help you in the mid to late game, since they won't have all the gas for the high tier units. So, yeah, it's a good strategy. Not a lot of people have seen it before. It definitely works really well in the lower leagues. You might not be able to use it against like a grandmaster or something, but you know, it'll work against bronze leaguers, some silvers, maybe a gold here and there. Kind of depends how cheesy they were to begin with, I guess, and how they got to that league. But yeah, so if you have any unique strategies of your own, feel free to post them in the comments. And yeah, have a good day. If you want to see more unconventional strategies, let me know. See ya.